Good morning everybody, an early start here this morning. Now I'm tearing this car down. It is an E28 BMW 1984 and a few people asked me to put up more than just a few pictures. So here we go. Now I'm on day number 5. The engine bay in this car, there's so much stuff in it, it's insane. I had a fun day yesterday trying to dismantle it and label it and wire and loom. There's enough wires in there to scare anyone, but anyway, now I had a lot of checking out and labeling and sorting out the engine bay. The poor old engine is in trouble. The pulley came loose on the man that owns it and he got a new keyway, but the actual pulley itself is wore. So now the crankshaft is okay, but that's how much movement is on it. Now we had to get a keyway just to test it out because I didn't want to tear it down without seeing what the engine was running like. Now I done a chemical test and the head gasket is gone. Now we also have a lot of deep scratches in the cylinder, so we're probably going to have to get it some rings. I don't know, you can see them there or not. No, they're really deep. You know, these ones you can see better there. And the head gasket is gone as well now. So now this head gasket was supposed to be done 2 years ago. This car was restored just under 2 years ago. You can see the little hole in the gasket, so I'm not so sure. You never know. The camshaft is also broke. Now the distributor, there's a little shaft and it sits in there. It sits in here and then there's a lug that sits onto that, and that's what turns the distributor. Now one of these guys is broke off at some point. So it was running. I don't know if I'd trust it to put it back together. We're going to have to get a camshaft. Now the fabricating end of it. Now the body looks reasonably good. I think it was done in England when it was restored. But what they done was, they just put the sill, overlapped them. So you can see the way it's just spotted. And the same here, this bottom panel is actually overlapped. It's a repair panel put on over the quarter panel. Now if you can see the little square that's cut out, you can see that there's a panel on the outside. I drilled a hole in it there, you can see the hole. I drilled a hole in it there so you could see, well, so that I could see. And then the same on the inside, there was sills put on it. Now the owner bought sills, repair panels, and instead of fitting them properly, what they done was they cut it here and they cut it here. Very hard to see with that light now, hold on. Not very good at this. I wouldn't make a cameraman. Now, yeah, so they cut it here and they cut it here and they welded them in. You can see the weld there, and then this little lip that runs along here, they had to make that an eyes upon, which is a bit crazy. But anyway, the new sills are here and they go from there to the underneath. And when they've done that, you can see in here, see how rotten the floor is. The inner sill, what happened was the pipes here for the sunroof were just left sitting inside the sill. And so every time it rained, the sill just filled up like it filled up to there. When I took the car apart, I had to drill holes to let all the water out. Now you can see it the same on the far side. Well, I get my light. So there you go. You can see the far side, and you can actually see the pipe sitting in the sill there. So the sunroofs always leak, and the 4 pipes, the 2 in the boot, were left just sitting on the wheel arches as well. But it done a number on the metalwork, so when I take off the sill, I'm going to have to see what way it goes. Now you can see where they made a repair panel here, but the repair panel is, I thought it was welded, but it turned out to be bonded with, I think it's tiger seal. Now it is welded a little bit along here, but anyway, and you can see it in there. It's the same, you know, so I'm going to have to come up with a way. Now there is some small bits of rust around the back that are pushing out the body. So they're all going to have to be cut out, but I need to get it down to a shell first. And as I'm taking it apart, I'm trying to make, you can see my whiteboards there. I'm trying to make a list, find all the problems on the way down, so that I can get in order. You can see a little bit more tiger seal repair there, you know. So anyway, it's an early morning start here for me, and I need to get going. So I'll talk to you later.